And welcome back to the Anime Den. This time around we're of course doing the Evangelion School at school. Release for of course the swimsuit release. The C style as they call it, but it's of course the swimsuit release. We all love the swimsuit release. Because these are meant to be blind boxes. You shouldn't really be able to tell what's in it. You normally a blind box would tell you, of course, you'll get one of these three characters. Except there's a problem. They actually tell you on the top of the box who's inside. Asuka. Number 1 is Asuka. Number 2 is Ray. So they're not blind boxes, of course. And there's Marie. So so they're not really blind boxes, but they are very good boxes. They're very cute boxes. That sort of standard Bandai blind box that you normally expect. So of course you have the figures on the front and obviously all your information on the side, a bit of nice artwork on the back, and of course what each one has. So of course each one comes with a figure and a piece, because obviously these will go together and they'll make one actual diorama. So I'm going to pass one off to my assistant and we'll get started putting these together, because we know what's going to be in them. We already know that one I've just handed off, which was box 1, is going to be Asuka. So we know what Asuka's going to look like. Asuka's going to look something like this. So just wait for Asuka to get chopped up and passed out. So we have, of course, Asuka's face and stuff, or her head. And it's that very chibi version, but it's very Asuka, so it's very cool. And the colour is very bright. I mean, the camera light may not pick it up as well, but the colour is very accurate. It's a very nice colour. It's sort of very yellow, heading into that sort of burnt orange look. You know, she's got the little buns on her head. So it's all very cool. And of course, here's Asuka's body. And again, I don't know if the camera can really pick up, but yeah, it's very nice. It's got that nice little test piece on the front, so it sort of fits with the plug suit concept. And that just, of course, plugs in like that. Eventually. 1, 2, alley. Oop. There we go. So it's a socket type head. This is a very sort of standard idea. And obviously we just need to get the base now and we'll put the base together. Because that's the base. So you'll notice there's part of the central dogma there. And that will make sense soon. And of course there's obviously a little stand, a little place for a foot to go. So of course obviously she will then fit sort of onto that. And then with a little bit of jigging around, might have to turn that. She will socket fit eventually. There we go. That's Asuka. And while we've got looking at Asuka, we'll pass the next box off, which will be Ray, and we'll keep doing it. So, as you see, Asuka comes on the diamond base. She's about, probably actually about getting on towards 4 inches tall. And as you see, obviously, Central Dogma has got locators, so there's more to this. It is, as I said, a diorama. And because you can see Asuka's in her swimsuit, so it's all very cool. She's got a bit of sunburn on her belly for some reason. Obviously she's been playing out in the sun for too long, so we'll get started now with Ray. And of course here's Ray's head. Dun, 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 dun. And again, it's that very chibi look. Obviously these are chibi figures. And she still has that very sort of expressionless look on her face. And of course again, she's got little buns for the plug. And really nothing much going on behind. And of course here's her body. Not probably as nice as Asuka's. It hasn't got that nice little test bit on it to indicate, but yeah, not so bad. And again, it's just a matter of plug fitting her head on. It's just a socket fit. There you go, there's a hole. See a socket fitted on. There's gentle persuasion. And of course then we have the base. And another piece of Central Dogma. And while I'm putting that together, I'm going to pass off Marie. And here we got that bit of Central Dogma. So we're probably actually going to need to take Central Dogma off. so we can actually get a bit of a better look of what we're doing. Here we go, we now have Asuka and Rei stuck down. And we can see we're already starting to get a bit of a diorama happening. And of course now we have Marie the Illustrious's head. And this head works. I like this Marie. It has that psychotic sort of Marie look about her. And I like that head. That's a cool head. And of course then we have Marie's body. And again, I would like to have seen Tess there. I thought, you know, on the Asuka it looked very nice, but still it's Marie, and Marie's cool. And of course you also get a ball with, of course, an angel's face on it. And you can see there's a peg there, so obviously it's eventually going to be part of the stand. So it'll all come together. Of course there's another piece of the puzzle, if you will, because obviously that will go here to form the final piece of the puzzle, so we'll get the full stand. It's like putting the jigsaw together. Hang on. I get a bad feeling about this. There we go. Aha. There is a pattern. Rei goes last, which is apparently the lot of her life. And of course we have the central dogma, so we already have the two pieces, so obviously Rei's piece makes the last piece of the central dogma. So we'll obviously again lock it together like that, and then it will lock together like that. We'll obviously, that will give us the central dogma. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back. We got a bit of a dud actually, and obviously that's why we had to cut from the camera. The moulding on one part of the central dogma where it fits on the base was a little bit on the less than flash side, a little bit munted, so it didn't really work. But of course the finished product, which was have Asuka going for the pike, if you will, and Marie going for the hit. And it's a great little diorama. We like these dioramas. Bandai's always made these sort of dioramas over the years, and you know, they're quite nice. As you can see, there's a little deformation, and that's because, unfortunately, with that little piece of central dogma not pegging in properly, it doesn't sit quite right. But that's okay, because these are cheap. So it works. And overall, you know, the base is probably a good 4 inches wide. The figures themselves probably go a good 4 inches tall. So it's all that nice rubber, so it's all very nice. So that is, of course, the Evangelion at School swimsuit beach volleyball diorama, basically. So thank you very much for watching. And remember to rate, subscribe, and leave a message. And we'll see you next time.